Recreational trail. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Look how thick the trees are here. It's like, good heavens. It's like you could hardly walk through there. Look at that. Little birdie. There's a little birdie in the tree. Look at how tall the trees are. They're like, look at how tall they are. That must be like, I don't know how high is that? 75 feet, 100 feet. These are really small compared to what normally grows. These are really small. There's like these moss. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm like in Louisiana or something. It's like all these moss growing. Going down to the bayou. Oh, we're coming to the end of this trail. We'll go down to the river. So what trail was this one? This was, oh, this is Midline Trail, so I know where to, I need to look that up. And then we're back here. Oh, there's big warnings everywhere. Danger bears sighting or something. Oh no, sorry. There's no bears here. They raise the water. I think they do it to help the salmon. I'll go down and show you where they have these salmon. They're called fish ladders. They blast them right out of the rock, and they look like ladders. And see, they have these signs here. And then this place, dogs are allowed to run unleashed, as long as they're friendly. And then there's signs because there's a dam upriver. And we can go down, I guess I can go down this trail here. This trail right here was just built maybe, the cars are parked just right there. You can sort of see them, so I'm not very far. This trail was built a couple of years ago, and it's designed to be wheelchair accessible. So you see it's really well maintained, and it's real flat. You know, I'm not sure if you'd want to go up it with a push wheelchair, but one of those go-kart ones, you could easily go up and down it. But look there's no sticks on it, there's no branches, it's super maintained for people to... The river's only, you can start to hear the river if I'm quiet. Bonjour.
Hello.
A couple of Frenchmen. I wonder where they're from. Probably, I was going to say the military, but I guess he could be in the military. It's always funny when you hear French people speaking out here and you say, bonjour. They all jump because they're like, what? Because nobody out here speaks French. It's all English. Oh, so here we are coming into the this is what is this trail? Nymph Falls. So this is boots only. wheelchair accessible. See that? Horseback, people on horses. And I go down this one here. I think this is the... You can hear the water. I don't know if you can hear it. Hear it thundering down the Nymph Falls. Listen to this. Wow, listen to that. The water must be really high and fast flowing because there's lots of... It's really loud. So here we're coming down this trail here. No wheelchairs here, I'll tell you that much. Lots of people out today on this beautiful fall Saturday, man. Lots of people. Oh, look at there's Mr. We already said hi earlier. We said hi earlier. So as Chris Cass would say, out here in the colonies, Wildman Dave and Wildman Chris, exploring God's glorious earth. This is in British Columbia. A lot of British heritage out here though, for real. There's all kinds of names, Ladysmith, all these places, English names, all English, lots of English people out here. Campbell, and oh, and then there's LeBlanc. See, the trees are getting bigger here. These are second growth. So at one point someone, 100, 200 years, 150 years ago, someone came here and took all the big trees. And these are like 100-year-old trees. These, or maybe 50. I don't know the age of them, but these are called second growth trees. And these are cedars. You ever heard of a cedar strip boat? Well, they take these strips and they weave them together. So see, they're like strands. You can weave with them and make things with them. Oh, here we are coming up to the... Wow, the water's really moving here, boys. Oh, there's more people here. What are the people? Is that a dog? Oh, it's a guy suntanning or something. I thought it was a dog laying out. Listen to the water. Look at that. Here we go. Look at that water. Lots of people here, boys, taking pictures. Hello. So here's that, this is called a fish ladder, right here. That's a fish ladder. It's made by man. We make it. They blow it out of the rock, and then the fish jump up, and the salmon jump each level so they can go up the stream to spawn. And you see they flow enough water because the spawning season is going to start like any day now. And we'll come back another day, and the fish will be jumping out of the water. They'll be jumping all over the place. So this is called Nymph Falls. This is the bedrock. Like the river has worn away the land down to the bedrock. So this is a glacier fed. I think this comes from Comox. It's called Comox Glacier, I think is what it's called. But anyways, this water is really cold, and you could literally just dip your hand in and drink it. Look at, you can see it's blue. See the bluish color of it? It's just like ice. It's as fresh and clean as, like, there's no industry or nothing. we're up in the mountains. There's no industry from where it melts and comes down here, and so it's really pure and clean. Hello, 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 hello. Some of the local ladies, I guess, are out on a hiking. Some guy here. Some guy trying to get some sun. Oh wait, there's a bug. Look at these things here. These are like people. Look at people have scratched their names and stuff. I don't know if you can see that or not. People have scratched their names. It's kind of neat, eh? I don't know how they did it. They scratched everything. I'll show you. There's these little. I guess these are ancient hieroglyphs from the Indians. These are like ancient. I don't see any right now. Well, I guess there's right there is an example. Where is it? Right there is an example. Here's a better example of where little rocks get stuck in a swirling current, and they sit there. Oh, here's one right here. This little thing here is where this little thing right there. That's made by a small rock that got caught in the current and spins around and around and around and around and around and around for months on end, and it burrows a little round hole in there. They're called cauldrons. They're called little cauldrons. Anyway, so here's Nymph Falls with the ladder. In the summer, this is really nice swimming. The river flows a lot slower, and people jump off here, and you can go swimming down in here. And up the river is really nice. The water gets really slow, and it's a real nice place to go swimming. And then, of course, here's down the river. That's the Courtney. That's where I live, down about 5 miles down that river. So people go tubing here. You get on a tube, and you just lay back, and from here on out, it's just a beautiful. You just relax and enjoy the sun and have a nice. Anyways. Let's head out of here and get back to the car. Nymph Falls River Outhouse Midline Parking. So about half a kilometer away from the parking. That's about, I don't know, it's 1,000 meters, so 1,000 yards, or a quarter of a mile, or a quarter of a mile from the cars. Oh, and look at Canada. Canada has, they put wood stoves in their outhouses. Look at, they have a big smokestack because they'll freeze in the winter. I'm just kidding. I just made that up. But it looks like, the first time I saw one, I'm like, oh look, it's got a smokestack. They must heat it. But they're all, there's no water. Lots of people out today. Boy, you come here on a Monday, it's nobody. Hello.
Hi there.
Am I going the right way to the parking lot? Yeah, parking, yeah. Get lost in here real quickly if you don't follow the signs and you don't know where you're going. It wouldn't take much. Well, a couple of years ago, a lady, it was 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and it was starting to get dark. She knew it was going to get dark soon. And she got lost. And she did the right thing. She called the, they called 911, I guess. I guess her phone worked. And she says, I'm lost in here and it's getting dark and I kind of need some help. So the 911 operator told her what to do with her phone, and they were able to GPS locate her. And then they sent a couple rescue guys in to help her out. But it doesn't take much, man. It doesn't take much, especially if you're not familiar with it. But on a day like today, there's so many people you could easily ask. But on a Sunday night or a Monday night or something, if you were out by yourself, wouldn't take much. Like now, it's starting to cloud over a bit. Because it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. What is this? Is a Mark's Trail. So this every time someone walks past it, it marks. And I guess they keep count of, like, oh wow, look at that, 1,000 people went through in one day, and they can, we need more tax money. It's a big industry for us, this trail riding. And a lot of people, I was talking to some people on the ferry, and I was asking them, what do they do? What are they doing here? And they're like, oh, we're German, we're from Germany. We came to go mountain biking. And I'm thinking, came from Germany to go mountain biking? And they're like, oh, it's world-class mountain biking where you are. Like, they're just like, people from all over the world come just to go mountain biking. So there's an example where if somebody decided to build it and they will come, that philosophy, build it and they will come. So this is a real boost to tourism, and you gotta watch those salmon. That's a real amazing. That's an amazing thing. They're just so driven, those little fish, to. So they're born in a certain spot on the river. They swim out to the ocean, which is, the big ocean is probably, 500 miles away at least. And then they go and swim the whole ocean for their whole life. And then something tells them to come all the way back to where they were born, and they can find it. And they come all the way back. And then they reproduce again at the exact same spot. And they've been doing it for millennia and generation after generation. They come to the exact same 6-foot area after swimming their whole life out in the middle of the ocean. It's incredible. Only God could do something like that. There's no way evolution. They'd all die before they figured out they had to come back. So anyways, we're getting just to the cars. Lots of people here today. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's about 55 degrees or 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. And it's overcast. Well, it's sunny, but overcast mostly. So it's just perfect to get out with the family. Beautiful, beautiful weather. So yeah, look at this parking lot. It's just filled with people. You just can't find a place. And the other thing, people come here because this is one of the few places where you're allowed to let your dog go without a leash. And it's legal. So everybody with a dog comes here. Anyways, this is it. We'll talk to you later.